Note to viewers, in this video, I have chosen to disable the comment section out of respect for the extraordinary women whose lives were tragically cut short. This decision is meant to preserve the dignity of the athletes and ensure that the focus remains on raising awareness about the issue of femicide. I encourage you to reflect on the shared stories and consider how we can all contribute to a more just and compassionate world. While comments are disabled, the conversation doesn't end here. Please feel free to engage in meaningful dialogue and action within your communities. Thank you for understanding. I want to recognize some extraordinary athletes whose lives were tragically cut short. These women were not just victims, but incredible athletes and individuals whose influence stretched far beyond the track. Their stories remind us that life is precious and we should never take the time we have for granted. If you can, please take a moment to learn about these women and honor their legacies. Rebecca Cheptegei was a 33-year-old Ugandan long-distance runner who, before her passing, participated in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. It has been said she inspired children in her region to join athletics. She was part of the Ugandan People's Defense, where she held the rank of sergeant in the Ugandan army. She had a military funeral where a gun salute was performed in her honor. Agnes Jebet Tirop was a Kenyan Olympic runner and a two-time World Championship bronze medalist who passed away in October 2021. Tirop became the 2015 World Cross Country Champion, making her the second youngest woman to win the title after Zolabed. She also earned bronze medals in the 10,000 meters at the World Championships in 2017 and 2019. Damaris Mutemutua was a Kenyan runner who ran for Bahrain. Her strengths were in middle and long distance running. She was the second youngest gold medalist winner. The mother of one also received a bronze medal for her homeland, Kenya, over 1,000 meters at the inaugural 2010 Youth Olympic Games in Singapore. Out of respect for these extraordinary women, I have chosen not to share the graphic and horrific details of their passing. Instead, this video focuses on celebrating their memories, achievements, and the positive impact that they made on the world. I believe it's essential to raise awareness about femicide, but I also believe it's equally important to honor these women for who they were, not just as victims of violence, but as individuals whose legacy deserve to be remembered. Femicide, or the killing of women and girls simply because of their gender, is a tragedy that crosses borders and affects communities worldwide. It's a reminder that the violence women face is not just a woman's issue, it's a humanity issue. We all have a role in creating a safer world where everyone, regardless of gender, can pursue their dreams without fear. This is not about dividing men and women. This is about standing together to address violence that harms not only women, but entire communities, families, and futures. I urge everyone to recognize the value of raising awareness about femicide and supporting efforts to promote safety, justice, and equality for all. If these stories move you, I encourage you to engage in conversations and support organizations leading in the charge to spread awareness and create solutions to end senseless violence. It starts with awareness, but it continues with action. Together, we can make a difference. At the rising sun and at its going down, we remember them. At the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we remember them. At the opening of the buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them. At the blueness of the skies and in the warmth of summer, we remember them. At the rustling of leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them. At the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. As long as we live, they too will live, for they are now a part of us as we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we have decisions that are difficult to make, we remember them. When we have joy we crave to share, we remember them. When we have achievements that are based on theirs, we remember them. For as long as we live, they too will live, for they are now a part of us as we remember them.